Now, how many kids do you have?
Two.
Two. So what is something you want them to be, or are you letting them choose their own path? Because sometimes parents, they do, like for example, you did military. Sometimes parents push that onto their kids, or are you just waiting for them to find their own path?
One thing I probably won't. I tell my kids. I mean, the military is not the greatest way. I mean, they've opened doors for me, but it's something that I wouldn't want on my kids. Being where I've been. You know what I mean? I try to help them be successful and get to a place. Like talk to them about business, talk to them about anything they can be. Like I'm not gonna push them. Like my daughter says, she wants to act, okay, and then she has her backup plans. Great, but go for something. More than pushing them to a career or a field, what I show them and what I want them to strive for is dedication.
Okay, right.
If you're gonna go for something, do it 100%. Don't do it. You fail. Okay, that's it. Get up and try again if that's what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'll be there to support. From when they wanted to start their first bounce house company. It started as just buying bounce houses for our event. Now they have over 10.
And your kids are how old?
So my daughter's 14. She'll be 15 next year in September. And my son just turned 10 here in November.
And 14 and 10, and they are owners of their company,
Yes.
of a bounce house.
That was a progress. I mean, still is.
Yeah.
I mean, mom and dad are the ones breaking their backs for sure.
Right.
So, like I said earlier, we bought 2 bounce castles. We started with one because we always rented bounce castles.
Mm-hmm.
Every time, rented bounce castle for their event, and I was like, found one on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Greatest place ever.
Yeah.
Bought that one, and then we're like, all right, let's rent it out just to make our money back.
Mm-hmm.
So it got rented, made our money back. Then we got another one because we're like, all right, it's a pink color. Let's buy one for our son, so he doesn't have a pink one for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Pink and purple one, and we did the same thing. It was a cheap bounce house, little castle, and bought that, rented it out. And we're like, all right, like I put it on Facebook Marketplace. Nothing much, just put it on Facebook. But then I started getting rentals, and I was like,
wow.
all right. So then I was like, all right. I told my kids, I was like, how about we start a company? We show you guys how it is. I'm not gonna push more of it. I want you guys to start this company. I want you guys to tell me, like, Dad, let's do a Facebook page. Let's do cards.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'll help you with my experience. 'Cause
Right.
I know you guys can't do it.
Right.
But you guys guide me into what you guys want. So I mean, we registered it through the state.